English translation 573rd contact. Monday, the 14th of October, 2013, 5:31 hours.
Good morning, Edward, dear friend. For coming so early, I beg your indulgence. But since you told Florina last Sunday that Piero will finish the photo book next month, we met yesterday, and so Quetzal, I, my daughters Simyase, Plagia, and various other people of ours would like some more to be written for the work and added to it. That's why I come early, so that everything can still be arranged, and you can make sure that the whole thing is organized as soon as possible, so that Piero can still put everything into the photo book.
Yes, greetings, dear friend, and welcome. It is really a bit early, because it is the middle of the night for me, and I have slept just under 4 hours. I can understand why you are obviously preoccupied with this matter and why you have to come here so early. I also sometimes feel that I am simply urged to do certain things immediately, and not to put them off for too long. But what do you explicitly imagine?
We all think that it will be necessary to publish something special about your person in the book, namely how the human beings around you see you. That is to say, what their personal impression is of you in terms of your personality, your actions, and behavior. We have advised and found that this will be necessary in order to show the readers who, how, and what you basically are, as our contact person, as well as the herald of modern times and last from the Nocodemian lineage, as well as the human being as such, and in dealing with fellow human beings, etc. We think that with regard to this, at least 12 persons should write a short or longer description of themselves and include it in the photo book. As a heading, we have found the following: about the person of Billy Edward Albert Meier, called Billy Edward Albert Meier. Of course, it would be desirable if more than 12 persons would also contribute to the whole. But we would like to consider especially the following persons and ask them to openly express their opinion and words in a spoken way for the book. We would also like to ask Piero to also say something about your personality from his point of view in his introduction. We are primarily thinking of the following 12 persons, but others are welcome: Guido Bernadette Eva Atlantis, Brigitte Christian F. Patrick Simone, Stefan Barbara Hans Georg Marianne. It is a great need for us that the graphology expertise is also brought to bear on your personality, although I personally think that this should follow right at the beginning after the headline. We have also discussed and unanimously agreed everything in the committee, because we are sure that the expert opinion and the statements of the different persons will be of great importance for the readers to understand how, what, and who you really are, what mission you have to fulfill, and that only you can be the one who is allowed to take the photos of our flying apparatuses and to keep contact with us. That, dear Edouard, is what we want.
But you could have also told me about that later in the day. A little more sleep would have done me good. But that's no reproach, dear friend.
It urged me to tell you everything so that the whole thing could still be done and Piero would have enough time to do the necessary work.
I can understand that, and I really do not blame you. But now that you are here, I would like to bring up something private and hear your opinion.
Of course, my time is limited, so if it is not too long,
20 or 30 minutes, I guess.
I can still spare that time.
Well then, the thing is,